What is going on, JW Faction? My name is Josh Williamson. So I finally got myself a new tripod and now I'm able to do some more baking videos. So for this little video recipe, I'm going to show you how to make Nutella brownies. These are very easy to make, they don't take too much time at all, and they taste wonderful. So let's get started. So to start this recipe off, into a stand mixer bowl, I actually have a lot of Nutella here. Like this is about a little bit over 2 cups, about 700 grams I weighed out of Nutella. And to that, I'm going to add 4 eggs. And what we're going to do now is, using the whisk attachment for the stand mixer, we're just going to beat this all together until it's well combined. Okay, so now that the eggs and Nutella are well combined, what we're going to do now is we're going to add in 1 cup of self-rising flour. Now, if you don't have self-rising flour, just use plain all-purpose flour and add a teaspoon of baking powder to that. But anyways, what we're going to do now is we're just going to gently fold this all in, not mixing it too hard. Alright, so now that the flour is all mixed in, this is actually the batter done. You can just bake it as it is if you like, but I'm going to add a little bit of sharpness to it and add about 7 ounces, actually 8 ounces, sorry, of bittersweet chocolate chunks. Now I'm just going to gently stir those in until they're well combined with the batter. Okay, so for the next step, I have a 9x9 inch baking tray that I've lined with parchment paper, and what we're going to do now is we're just going to pour the Nutella brownie batter into the pan. It's very thick, I know, but you'll eventually get it in. Okay, so now that we got all the batter into the pan, what we're going to do now is going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for about 40 minutes, or until you insert a toothpick in and it comes out with a few moist crumbs. You don't want to cook it all the way through because you want the brownies to be nice and fudgy, so on to that step. Okay, the brownies are now done baking. Now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna let this cool at room temperature for about 20 minutes, and then after it's done, we're gonna cover the tray in plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator for about an hour to cool completely. Now the reason we're doing this is because we want to make sure that the brownies don't dry out after we slice into them, and doing it this way really makes sure that they just stay nice and moist and fudgy in the inside after we're done cutting them up into pieces, and they don't dry out later. So I'll be back when that's done. Okay, so now we're ready to cut these brownies into pieces. Now, I recommend only cutting them into maybe 1-inch pieces. I'll show you what they look like right here. Kind of like, say, about maybe this size right here, because these are very rich brownies, by the way. And already look at the bits of bittersweet chocolate, and they're just oozing out if you can see them. So I'll finish cutting these into pieces, and I'll be back for presentation. Alright, our Nutella brownies are done. Like I said, they only took 3 needed ingredients. The bittersweet chocolate chips, well, chocolate chunks rather, are optional, but they were very easy to make, didn't take too much time at all, and they taste wonderful. Like, these are one of the best brownies that you will ever try. But if you do try this recipe out, leave it in the comment section down below and tell me what you thought, whether you liked it or you hated it. And if you liked this video, thumb it up. If you hate this video, thumb it down. And be sure to click subscribe and become a member of the JW Faction on our journey to 10,000 subscribers. See you later.